So the Kansas City Chiefs just traded for Josh Uche, and I honestly love the move. I 1,000% love the Josh Uche move because he is a very solid edge rusher. I mean, he's very underrated. He had 2 seasons ago, he had 11.5 sacks, which was honestly amazing. And the Chiefs, they only got him for a 2026 6th-round pick, so they essentially really got him for nothing, honestly. And to be honest, it just boosts his defense up even more. I mean, we made an amazing move on offense. That's for DeAndre Hopkins. That was an amazing move right there. But now we get a dog on defense who is very, very good that can really help this defensive line. Now, I would love for us to look at the cornerback position. I feel like we do have to address that because Jalen Watson's out, Isaiah Johnson's out, and the cornerback position is looking very, very thin. So I expect Brett Veach to not be done making moves, and I expect them to definitely go out there and find a cornerback. But now that we're 7-0, we land a new player on the edge. I mean, Uche, he's a talented pass rusher. He adds depth, and he adds pressure to our already strong defensive line. So obviously this trade is going to strengthen us, and it's going to definitely help us make a deep playoff run. So it's very, very nice to see. I love what I'm seeing. Can't wait to see how Uche performs with his new role in the Chiefs. And it's very, very good. Now, Uche's 17.5% pressure rate since 2022 ranks 5th in the NFL. And that's honestly scary if you already bring up the fact that he's going to be playing with Chris Jones, George Karlaftis. Like, come on. That's definitely scary, man. The Chiefs, they easily just bolstered their pass rush by getting him. They really, really did. He was a healthy scratch for the Patriots. 25-22 victory over the New York Jets. But he has 2 sacks in 6 games this season, which is, obviously it's all right. Ain't nothing crazy, but obviously he's going to get more sacks on the Chiefs. He has 20.5 sacks in his whole career. So before the season started, Uche signed with the Patriots as a free agent on a 1-year, $3 million contract. And he will be an unrestricted free agent after this season, which is very, very good because now he's definitely going to play hard to try to earn that contract. And this is the second impact trade made by the Chiefs, who was 7-0. And we acquired DeAndre Hopkins in a deal with the Tennessee Titans last week. And we literally just defeated the Vegas Raiders 27-20. And we had 5 sacks from 5 different players, which is very, very good. So now Uche, he's joining a strong defense that is ranked 2nd in the NFL. And I'm pretty sure Uche is pumped up. Pretty sure he's ready to go. I mean, when you go to a defense that's literally, 2nd in the NFL, it definitely is motivating, It's motivating. And Andy Reid even said it himself, quote, that would be a nice addition going forward. So the Chiefs, they currently have George Karlaftis, Mike Dana, and Felice Anudike-Uzomah as their main defensive ends. And they're also expecting Charles Omenihu back later in the regular season because obviously he tore his ACL in last year's AFC Championship. So the Kansas City Chiefs defensive line is honestly going to look scary. And to be honest, the defense as a whole is going to look even more scary, man. It's looking legit, It's really, really looking legit. And we're 7-0. We're the last standing undefeated squad. But that just doesn't mean we're perfect. So making these moves, man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And we're only 26th ranked in sacks. So it's definitely a good boost to this team. And obviously, this trade for Uche, it increases our chances of executing the three-peat. Now we just got to figure out what we're going to do with the cornerback position. What will we do with the cornerback position? Because that's something that needs to be addressed as well. Because we really don't have no depth at cornerback right now. I mean, we have guys that's banged up. And, it's not really good right now what's happening at the cornerback position, having guys that's banged up and stuff like that. Definitely not something you want to see. And to be honest, that's not it, So we could see how Brett Veach goes about this, right? Like, how will Brett Veach go about this when it comes to getting a corner? You got guys like Xavier Howard sitting in free agency, but then you got guys like J.C. Horn, who's on the Panthers. I would love to see J.C. Horn with the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, why not? J.C. Horn's a very good player, and he's a top cornerback in his league. But Uche, man, Chris Jones, damn, these guys is good. It's going to be a good defense, bro. And the defense is already good, so just imagine how better this defense is going to be, adding a threat like Uche on the edge. And as of right now, Chris Jones has a win percentage of 18.5, and Josh Uche would immediately be second on the team with a win percentage of 17.2, and Turk Walton is third at 12.5, and Uche will also be fourth in pressures with 13. So, and this is for this season. So, damn, man. If you mix him in the outside with George and Chris or Turk in the middle, this could be the best pass rush that we've seen in the Mahomes era, and I can't wait to see it. And then you got Charles Omenihu who's coming back. I mean, Uche, he has a prime Frank Clark vibe to him, you know? Like, he gives me like a prime Frank Clark vibes, and he has a great bend. Uche is nice, man. Uche is nice, man. And I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs, they're just making the best moves at the trade deadline. They're really addressing this team. Now, if we look at like the rest of the season, the schedule is kind of easy, if you ask me. I mean, we have tough games like the Texans and the Bills and the Steelers, but I think 17-0 is really possible, especially when we're adding so much weapons like DeAndre Hopkins and then Josh Uche. So the Chiefs, they could go 17-0. I'm sure that's exactly what they're trying to achieve. I could definitely see it happening. I could definitely see that happening, man. Brett Veach, there's nothing bad you could say about Brett Veach at this point, because he knows his team is injured and he's really making moves to fix this team. So what could we say about Brett Veach, man? I was glad to see Hopkins. I was excited to see Hopkins. And I'm very excited to see Josh Uche. The DE rotation is GK, who's Karlaftis, obviously Uche. Sometimes Chanel plays DE. You know, it's looking very, very good right there. Definitely helps the pass rush. And it definitely helps our secondary. Because the easiest way to help CBs is to get pressure on the QB quicker. And obviously Uche will excel at that. So, we're going to see what happens now. But yeah, man, it's been your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm out. Peace.